Hi, my name is Sadaf Akhtar, and I'll be delivering a series of mindfulness and meditation sessions for the Shama Women's Centre on their online mindfulness program. So, Shama Women's Centre will be delivering this course online and through the provision of their established wellbeing services. This program will be delivered on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and posted on Facebook and Instagram and posted on the Shama Women's Centre YouTube account. Today's session will be themed around gratitude, and we'll finish off with a visualization meditation to bring awareness to gratitude. We all lead busy lives, and sometimes, without consciously doing so, we can forget the things that we need to be grateful for. We can become so focused on the things we don't have and get caught into a vicious cycle. Sometimes wondering perhaps about what we don't have and what others do have, or believing that we have nothing when in fact we have a lot more than we think. So, being grateful reminds ourselves of what we do have and not what we don't have. We can become blinded by the things we need to be grateful for, and this means we can ignore or simply not see all the things around us, such as having a roof over our head, or being able to breathe, having stability in our lives, whether it's your job or having a family or a friend. Maybe you've been or are going through a rough patch and it's really hard to notice what you have in your life. And this can happen to all of us at some point in our lives. When we are stuck at this stage, it can begin to overtake our lives in so many ways. We begin to look at others and wish our lives were like theirs, for example. We can become depressed, our confidence can be affected, our health can actually be impacted because of the stress we accumulate, and psychologically we can find it hard to focus on the positives and see what goes well in our lives. Being grateful can make you happier. We are approaching the end of the year with potential holidays over December, the holiday season where we might look forward to time off in a more festive time of the year. However, with lockdown and plans potentially put on hold, we can begin to feel the uncertainties of what this time will look and feel like. For many people, this time of year can be filled with sadness, anxiety, or depression, which is exacerbated by COVID and lockdown. Mental well-being or mental health is rising with worries about what will happen in the future. This time of year is supposed to be a time where we look forward to making special memories with family or friends during this season. But what about those who just feel lost or overwhelmed or down at this time of year? Gratitude is the appreciation for what we receive, whether that be tangible or intangible. With gratitude, people acknowledge the goodness in their lives. In the process, people usually recognize that the source of that goodness lies at least partially outside themselves. As a result, gratitude also helps people connect to something larger than themselves as individuals, whether to other people, nature, or spirituality and beliefs. Research in the area of positive psychology has shown that gratitude is linked greatly to and associated with greater happiness. Gratitude helps people feel more positive emotions, hold on to good experiences, improve health, deal with challenges, and build strong relationships with those around. People can experience and express gratitude in so many different ways, such as applying it to the past by remembering positive memories and being thankful for things or people or certain situations, or applying it to the present, such as appreciating good things and not taking things or people for granted in the here and now, and also the future. maintaining a hopeful and optimistic attitude to whatever may come your way. Whatever level of gratitude you may have, one thing is for sure, and that is gratitude can provide peace of mind, thankfulness, and focusing on the good in our lives. So let's look at this from a neuroscience perspective. This means your brain starts functioning in that happy place. The left prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for happy chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, etc., and it helps us to move people away from the primitive part of the brain, which is an obsessive mind and focuses on the negatives in life. This part of your brain produces stress chemicals like cortisone and can lead to anxiety or depression. So, the more you practice gratitude, the more your brain produces those happy, positive chemicals. The last few decades have seen a growth of research on mindfulness in different areas such as gratitude. So let's look at some of that research. Some research conducted at the University of California and the University of Miami on gratitude asked participants to write a few sentences each week, focusing on certain topics. One group were asked to write about things they were grateful for during the week. A second group wrote about things that had frustrated them or made them displeased in that week. And the third group wrote about events that had affected them, with no emphasis on them being positive or negative, so perhaps looking at things more neutrally. After 10 weeks, those who wrote about gratitude were more optimistic and felt better about their lives. Surprisingly, they also exercised more and had fewer visits to the doctors than those who focused on sources of frustration and irritabilities in their lives. Research and studies in the area of gratitude support an association between gratitude and an increase in happiness. Other studies have looked at how gratitude can improve relationships. For example, a study of couples found that individuals who took time to express gratitude for their partner not only felt more positive towards the other person, but they also felt more comfortable expressing concerns about their relationship. And this actually increased their love and compassion through gratitude to each other. So, what about gratefulness at work? What are the impacts here or on an individual's well-being? Senior leaders or managers who remember to say thank you to people who work for them may find that those employees feel more motivated to work harder. Perhaps you can think of a time where you felt appreciated because of the gratitude your line manager or your team leader or even a colleague felt towards you. So, how do we become more grateful? Gratitude is a way for people to appreciate what they have instead of always reaching for something new in the hopes it will make them happier, or thinking they can't feel satisfied until every physical and material need is met. Gratitude helps people refocus on what they have instead of what they don't have in their lives. Now, you may be thinking that being grateful can improve your well-being. So here are some ways to increase gratitude more frequently in your life. Perhaps you're already doing that. And if you do, that is amazing. And if you don't, why not pick a few things to start with? Write a thank you note. You can make yourself happier and nurture your relationship with another person by writing a thank you letter or a note expressing your enjoyment and appreciation of that person's impact on your life. Think of a time perhaps when you received a thank you note. How did it make you feel to receive it? Make a habit of sending at least one gratitude letter a month perhaps, or maybe even to yourself. Thank someone mentally. Maybe you have no time to write, And maybe you're not very good at saying it out aloud, and that's okay, because not everybody is. It may help just to think about someone who's done something nice for you and mentally thank that individual. Keep a gratitude journal. Get yourself a nice scrapbook or notebook and treat yourself to some nice new pens. Why not make it a habit to write down all the things you're grateful for? Write down those positive thoughts. This is your gratitude journal. If you want to, you can share with a loved one or keep it for yourself. Count your blessings. Why not pick a time every week to sit down and write 5 things about your blessings or what you're grateful for? Reflecting on what went right or what you're actually grateful for. Sometimes it helps just to pick a number. Maybe you can just start with 3 things that you'll identify each week. As you begin to write, be specific and think about the sensations you felt when something good happened to you and you felt blessed. Such as, today I felt the sun on my face. It made me feel warm and happy. Or perhaps, today I walked to the shops. It made me feel refreshed. Prayer or good thoughts. If prayer is part of your belief system, then why not send a prayer to someone? Or just send positive thoughts of gratitude to people and situations if you don't follow a particular belief system. Meditate. Mindfulness meditation involves focusing on the present moment without judgment. Although people often focus on a word or phrase such as peace, it's also possible to focus on what you're grateful for, and we'll be practicing gratitude meditation in the next few moments. Now, if you'd like to start by bringing awareness to the position of your body, perhaps you're sitting up straight with your feet placed on the ground and your hands on your knees, or sitting with your legs crossed, or maybe you're lying on your back with your arms placed by your sides. You choose what is comfortable for you, and maybe you want to close your eyes. Just notice the relationship of your body to the space you're in right now. Just notice where you are and the sounds around you as you position yourself comfortably. Perhaps you're in your bedroom, living room, at work, or maybe somewhere else. Let's begin this meditation on gratitude. Start with something simple that you can experience at this moment, right in the here and now. Maybe it's a tree swaying gently in the wind, or the warmth of sunlight on your skin, or maybe the experience of comfort in the position you're in right now, or just simply taking the time out for this mindful meditation now. Choose one thing to experience and just bring it to your mind without any judgment. Now bring awareness to your breath, inhaling slowly and deeply. As you inhale, allow appreciation and gratitude to arise and fill your body and mind. And exhale out slowly and deeply. Do this a few times. Just notice how your body gently rises and falls with each breath you take, and how grateful you are for your amazing breath. Now, think of someone you don't know well, but has supported your experience today or in the last few days in some way. Perhaps it's a neighbour, a person you met in the street, a colleague, or a friend perhaps. Allow yourself to feel how you've benefited from the gift of that interaction. Allow yourself to feel the sensations of appreciation and gratitude. Just notice it. How does that make you feel? Think about things you may use in your day for work and in your life that makes your life easier in some way. Maybe it's your computer, your books, your home, a car, anything that comes to mind. All you need to do is bring awareness to just one thing and consider all that was needed for its creation. Appreciate and feel gratitude that you have towards this one thing that makes your life easier. Now, feel gratitude for people around you, perhaps work colleagues or those that you may live with. Bring your awareness to a particular person whose work or effort directly supports your work in life. All you need to do is just appreciate their contribution, their good intention, and just say thank you to them in your mind, with no judgment. Now, bring to mind someone you care about and picture them in your mind. Take a few moments to think about what this person means to you. What you appreciate about them, who they are, what wonderful experiences have you shared together, the positive impact that they've had in your life. As you imagine them, notice what feelings you are experiencing. What What sensations do you notice in your body, especially those around the area of your heart? Bring awareness again to your heart. How does your heart feel right now? Does it feel warm or neutral? Perhaps you notice it beating loudly or softly. All you need to do is just notice it. Allow yourself to let that gratitude express towards you through noticing it. Thank that person for being who they are and for their presence in your life. Imagine them receiving your gratitude. How does it make you feel? And bring to mind something in particular you are grateful for today. Feel the appreciation and gratitude for its presence in your life. If you can't think of anything, that's okay. It's normal. Perhaps just think of this moment in the here and now. As you bring these things to mind for what you're grateful for, allow yourself to reside comfortably, safely in the experience. This is your experience and belongs to only you. The more you practice gratitude, the more you find yourself able to be grateful for what you do have in your life and not focus on what you don't have. Now, if you'd like to bring awareness to your mind an experience in your life that is challenging, one for which you'd like to be able to express gratitude. Offer your gratitude and appreciation. Be thankful for this challenge, because it gives you a chance to explore your wonderful strength to get through it and for what it may offer you. Gratitude for our body, gratitude for our minds, gratitude for the simple fact of being alive now in this very moment, this moment that belongs to you. And finally, appreciate the opportunity to take this time out for yourself and experience this beautiful practice of gratitude for all that you have brought to mind during this meditation, for all of the countless gifts, blessings, and opportunities in your life. Say thank you. Allow the soothing sensation of gratitude to fill you completely as you take a slow, deep breath in and a slow breath out. Bringing awareness to the breath right here, right now. alive and present in this very moment that belongs to you and you alone. Now, if you'd like to slowly bring your awareness back to your body, gently and slowly begin to open your eyes and return your awareness to the room around you. I would like to say a thank you to you for taking this time out to experience this meditation. I am grateful for your time. I hope you will find the benefits of gratitude meditation rewarding, and I'll leave you with a quote by Amy Collett. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. It's the spark that lights a fire of joy in your soul. Take care, everyone. Until next time,